70 wounded IDF veterans joined a group of over 110 donors and fundraisers from North America for a bicycle ride across the state of Israel. This event, organized by the Canadian branch of Bet HaLochem and the IDF Wounded Veterans Organization here in Israel, brings these veterans and donors together and making it a journey to remember. Yoav Schuster and Shai Ben-Ari report.
A different sort of journey. The 9th annual Courage in Motion bicycle ride took place recently in southern Israel, with the participation of around 70 wounded Israeli Army veterans, alongside over 110 Canadian riders. The project is organized by the IDF's Handicapped Veterans Organization, with the objective of raising awareness and money for the group's various chapters. The Canadian riders were primarily donors and fundraisers, and this year they more than doubled their numbers compared with the 2015 ride.
Meeting the Canadians is always interesting. It's fun to share our riding experience with them. It's fun to share our personal stories with them. That's what they mainly want to hear. They want to hear about living here, about our injuries, and about our rehabilitation.
The ride has been challenging. We've climbed some big hills and it's been hot on a lot of days, but it's been very well organized and amazingly inspirational with riding with all the injured veterans.
The journey began near Jerusalem and ended in Eilat, at the southern tip of the country, a distance of over 250 kilometers, completed in 5 days. The desert ride passed through national heritage sites, like the ancient fortress of Masada, and also included stops at Israeli army bases.
About 7 kilometers left. I was running out of gas. I was really tired. And one of the support vehicles pulled up beside me, a father and a son. And the father said to me, "You know, if you're really tired, we can take you back. We can take you the rest of the way." I said, "I really want to ride to Masada." And the son who was driving the car looks over and says to me, "You're not getting in the van."
Yehuda Cohen is one of the wounded IDF veterans who took part.
I was injured in 1985 when I was a young soldier in my mandatory service. I was injured in Lebanon when a car bomb exploded. It was a Sunday. We had just entered our base in Lebanon. Unfortunately, 14 soldiers were killed and 14 other wounded, including me. It was an infamous attack that was a turning point and contributed to the pullout. Sports activities are an existential need for the rehabilitation of the body and mind. If I don't ride, I don't feel well.
Yehuda Chayun, another veteran rider, recalled his experience at the Suez Canal, where the Yom Kippur War of 1973 caught him by surprise.
I arrived there to work on some vehicles, and then war broke out on Yom Kippur. 3 days later, I was injured and we were captured by the Egyptians. After 59 days, there was a prisoner of war exchange and I was returned home.
Lisa Levy organized the Courage in Motion ride and also took part.
Me struggling to make it up the hills with my legs, and next thing I see the veterans with their hand bikes passing us, pushing each other, encouraging each other.
The IDF's Handicapped Veterans Organization provides much-needed rehabilitation services and equipment to over 51,000 injured Israeli soldiers. The organizers of the Courage in Motion ride are hopeful that next year we'll see even more participants and more money raised for a worthy cause.